Grilled veggies on the Kamado Joe, or really any grill. I'm going to show you a few different things I've learned along the way to kind of get a good char, but also saute them with a fun sauce. You want to stick around to the end as we get right into it. From my backyard to yours, less hate, more love. Good barbecue. Grilled veggies on the Kamado Joe. Really doesn't even matter what grill you're using. We got a thunderstorm outside, so we thought we'd bring you in the kitchen to do our slicing. So we want to kind of have a medley of vegetables, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you use. The principles are the same. So we got a white onion, we've got our squash, we got our cucumbers and our bell peppers. And whenever I do events with Kamado Joe, with Chef Eric, oftentimes we'll focus on the squash and cucumbers. It's just quicker to do mass quantities at a time. And so oftentimes what we'll do is we'll cut the ends off just real quickly, and then we'll go down the middle and kind of do our best to kind of quarter these just like this, and go one more like that. And now, my friends, and I did a skinny guy there. I usually don't do that. But what we'll do is we'll take these and directly grill these long ways like this on the grill grates. And then we'll bring you back towards the end to show you how we do like kind of our version of sauteing these as well. And then you've got yourself a nice medley of vegetables, and oh man, my friends, they are super delicious. And that's all there is to it. All right, so there's a few ways that you could do this, but you can cut this just like that, and then you can essentially kind of follow the outside, kind of go all the way around, and then you'll end up cutting and coring out. There we go. And then what we can do, I got one part here. I'm gonna go ahead and seed out this part here. But then from here, you can just essentially cut them like this. You can stack them. And then from here, we can kind of make ourselves little strings of veggies ready to go for the grill. And we are ready to go. And then the last thing we got is our onion. And we'll do this off camera, but essentially we'll just slice this open. All right, my friends, we're pretty much ready to go to check on the grill and do step one. There's two parts of this process where we're gonna grill directly over the fire and then do a little sauteing with a little fun sauce. So stay tuned to the end for that little, I'm not gonna call it a secret sauce, but it's great on meat and veggies. All right, friends, we're gonna make a quick little sauce. This is particularly fantastic on meat, but it's also gonna be delicious on your veggies. And so we're just taking some mayo here, and we're kind of just eyeing this right now. It's gonna be kind of a one-for-one recipe. You wanna get yourself some chili crisp. There's chili sauce, but then you wanna get chili crisp. And this is what just takes it over the next level. I'm on my last portion here, so I'm really pumped about this. We're gonna do a little mixture of this mayo and chili crisp. And these two things by itself, your sauce is done. You don't need any more. We're gonna do a little finger taste test here in a second. I might even have Kalo come in here and tell me what he thinks of this. And then we're gonna add a few other ingredients to this. Just to kind of, just because we can, it's fun, you know? All right, a little pinky test. What do you think? Do one as well.
Whoa.
What do you think about that?
That is
You haven't had that, have you?
No.
The chili crisp and mayo. It's a great steak sauce by itself. Now, if you wanna kind of warm it up a little bit, add some butter here, because we do want to saute a little bit, but we're going to end up sauteing this, so I do want it a little bit more liquidy. So you can do that. I like to do that with butter. And then just because We'll do a little flambe action towards the end, just a dash. I don't need a lot. A little bourbon there. And then we'll do another, look at that. All right, let's do a round 2.
Do you have a chili flake that you suggest
for
the chili crisp?
Specifically, this Fly by Jing, or how I say it, but I think that's my favorite brand so far. But just anywhere you can find chili crisp, man, it just takes it up another level. So this is fantastic as a steak sauce, pork sauce, whatever. And then today we're gonna also baste our veggies with this. So we'll go ahead and check on the grill to see if it's direct fire ready, and then season this as well. And then we'll start basting. All right, friends, we're gonna season these veggies up. I'm telling you, Dust Bowl is fantastic on veggies. And so we're just gonna do a little sprinkle on all of these, get all sides, and honestly, we're gonna have a chance to season these again, so we don't have to do like too much. And now we're just gonna directly do these on the grill here. And what we're trying to accomplish is some good grill marks, start getting, moving from firm to semi-soft, and then we'll pull them off and show you the next step of grilling. And on these, I'm gonna go ahead and, even though the soapstone is warming up, we're gonna just start the process over here on these veggies. All right, so now we're just kind of doing the flip method at this point. As I mentioned, the soapstone side is gonna take a little bit longer as I just put this down, but we're just gonna let that come up to temperature as these spears are getting that char we're looking for. And you can see we got some beginning of some good char. It's still, it's hard, but we're looking for it to be a little bit softer, but we're getting close. All right, cheers to the captain. This is what makes cooking fun, is just get creative, have some fun, a little flambe veggie action. And so we're gonna do a little bit on the veggies here, a little bit more, even onto some of the, there we go. Get those onions and bell peppers going. I'm just trying to interact with the fire a little bit, and that's the only reason. It adds a little bit of flavor, but mainly just to kind of have a little fun. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good on some of these. I'm loving some of the char I'm seeing here. Yeah, so this, good example, this one's ready to go. Oh yeah. That's great. Yeah, so I want to maximize the direct grill flame, so I'm gonna get a good char on these and bring them back to the soapstone. All right, part 2 is to take these veggies that we got a good char on, and then we're just gonna start slicing these up. And you can go as small or large as you want on this section, but you can see how easy it's just like slicing like butter. So you know we've got some good texture here. This is gonna be a good medley of veggies. These are pretty much already done, but if we wanna go a little bit more, we can, which we'll go ahead and do while we're here. And this next part here, if you want to, it doesn't necessarily need it, but do one more little dusting of Dust Bowl, and then we can put these directly on the soapstone now, which is around 450 degrees with our onions. All right, my friends, we're just gonna start adding some of these diced up veggies on the soapstone. You can hear the searing action going exactly the way we want it. We're just mixing these up. Don't have gloves, I'm just using the hands. At this point, we're making it a medley all on the soapstone. And then we are going to drizzle some of this. We're gonna save some for later as a dipping sauce. And then we're just gonna mix and match these veggies. Mix in some of, and at this point, if you want to, you don't have to, but if we need to, we can add a little bit of vegetable oil to kind of coat some things. Again, we're just kind of, at this point, it's kind of like sauteing everything. Everything's pretty much cooked, but now we're just putting everything together. Kind of get one more final sear with those new flavors that we mixed in there together. Oh man, it's looking good. All right, friends, we're done sauteing. So we've grilled first, sauteed second with some of that sauce, and then we can even use it as a dipping sauce. So now I'm just transferring everything to the cutting board. We'll do a little taste test here in a moment. And this is just another fun way of having some veggies. Oftentimes on the channel, we focus on protein, the main proteins and the meats. And I thought, you know, heard you guys as we talked through different chat rooms, they'd love to see some more sides and veggies on the channel. And so this is our contribution towards that. Put in the comments if there's other veggies or sides you'd like to see on the channel. Oh, this pile of veggies is smelling delicious. Oh man, the juice is just coming from this is just incredible.
I can smell that like buttery, peppery blend. It smells so good.
Yes. Yeah, that Dust Bowl action, that bourbon mixture, that little chili crisp. You can see that char. We still maintain that good char action. And then just a little saute. All right, my friends, we got this grilled sauteed veggies. We're just going in. We're getting one of each here. Yeah, Caleb, if you want to get in on this. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. That is so good.
Oh man.
I'm serious.
Very tender. They got that good char flavor.
That is so good. We're just gonna, not that it needs it, but if you're feeling a little adventurous, just kind of a little dash. Oh, just drop some on there. Oh, I just love that sauce, dude. That sauce is so good. Your medley of veggies right here on the Kamado Joe. Directly over grill grates using that soapstone. Love that accessory. Let us know in the comments what accessory you love the best. And if you found value in this video, be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things that helps us out. Check out bartlowsbarbecue.com for all of our recipes, videos, and also our rubs and sauces as well. And again, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.